we've had some great stuff here. I want to throw it open to any of you out there. All right, I'll repeat the question for the folks on video here, and that's bringing up the topic of mobile security in a variety of environments across here. Anyone want to start that?
I will.
Okay, go right ahead.
Security in my environment is very important. Well, at least one side of the organization feels that way. On the academic side, the general feeling is information should be free, everyone should be able to connect, but there are limits there as well. So security is a big concern with us. The Apple fingerprint reader, just heard today from our security group, they're waiting on input from Apple as to whether we're going to allow that as a passcode to open up a phone, or if you're going to have a type of passcode. We have to have that if you've got Emory email on your phone. We require that you have at least a passcode. So that's important. Security on the healthcare side. Lockdown on the back end of the network, lockdown connecting to the wireless network, very important. We're doing, we think about security an awful lot, and try to maintain good, tight security. And in general, we on the wireless side, we certainly do.
So, anyone else want to pick it up?
We take advantage of being able to make sure that a lot of our stuff is PCI compliant, especially on the guest front end stuff. Like for example, I don't know, some of you guys may or may not know, we have a technology that we have on our app that, when you're booking a hotel room, you need a credit card number, right? Well, it's the most annoying thing in the world to type in 16 digits, right? So we allow you to take a picture of your phone, and then that processes and scans you and types your credit card number for you. Boy, oh boy, our security team had a field day with that one when we released that. So, so absolutely, we want to make sure PCI compliance. We're doing a significant amount on that with tokenization, which is the big one. So we actually don't touch the credit card number anymore. It's a big win for us as an organization. Will save us at ISG nearly $10 million a year in just PCI compliance, and being able to offload that off to Akamai. So that's going to be a big win for us there. From an enterprise standpoint, we do take advantage of an MDM, right? And we'll just say it because I was in the room and it's AirWatch, but we do take advantage of AirWatch. And so we are able to remotely control devices if we need to. In particular, that's been a big win for us. Sometimes our employees hate it, right? But it's there to protect them. The ones that hate it the most are the ones in which we have a security measure right now, guys, where if you type in your passcode incorrectly 6 times, it automatically wipes the phone, which is actually good practice. Just don't give your phone to a 2-year-old, and that's the reason why, right? So my son has wiped my phone multiple times, so it's okay, but and I'm okay with that. But other people aren't. But that's just part of the game. I mean, we have to do it. It's too critical. Everything is on that device.
We have a pretty serious fraud prevention group, and they monitor everything, mobile and even non-mobile transactions all the time. I don't know if I can answer all your technical questions, but to conduct a transaction that requires you to redirect a package or to enter a credit card number, you need an ID. So you do need to enter in your ID and your password. Now, a lot of people don't like doing that, so it's a very fine line to determine how tight, how tight do you put it as far as what do I need to enter? Do I need, to tell you the names of my firstborn child and everything else, and just let everybody come in and do whatever they want. So we work very hard to find that line and prevent fraud as much as possible.
It seems like for most brands, one of the most important aspects of their mobile strategy is getting their mobile app downloaded by their customer base. What percentage, for each of you, what percentage of your existing customer base has your respective app? And do you agree with getting the app downloaded is the most important thing for you?
So I have, if you look at ISG, we have the world's largest loyalty program in the world. We have 71 million members who are part of ISG Rewards Club. Only 2.5 million of them actually have the app. So I suck. I know, I should look for unemployment. But anyway, no, like, we're dramatically doing a lot to help download the app, but we actually have a strategy of really more, is the app the answer? And it's not. I love when people talk about this mobile web versus mobile app, and it's this ginormous war. There is no war. Can we end that discussion, please? There is no war. It is a combination of both that will win, right? So for us, mobile web is beautiful because it's the anonymous user. Man, they just need a hotel room, and it is awesome. They literally just did a Google search for, I need a hotel at Perimeter Mall. Hey, look at that, the Crown Plaza Romania. And so they don't really need the app at that point because they're just right down there. However, if they're a loyalty user, then the app is a big push, and we do a lot on the marketing side to really push that out. We're doing a lot with even Facebook and trying to socialize it a little bit more to help out the app downloads tremendously. Because we found that our loyalty users, when they do use the app, boy oh boy, they convert at an incredibly high rate. They do love it, and they use it quite frequently. So we definitely want to push it. But we have an uphill battle, I'm not going to lie, and we have a large number of users that have to download our app, but we're getting there. But mobile web is there as our security blanket, which is nice.
How many of you are tried to monetize the traffic that comes to your web, to your mobile apps and web?
So monetizing the app, of course, is very important to pay for development. And we do have shipping in our app, which gives us revenue, but that is not the main driver. I can tell you the main driver is not generating billions more dollars for the company, because it hasn't. And it never was planned to generate billions more. But what most customers do on our apps are track packages, well over 80%. But by far, the largest percentage is tracking. So we say, okay, if you don't offer tracking, how many packages are you going to get? So there goes your revenue. So it's very difficult to tie it back. And I know there's a lot of challenges in the industry with monetizing apps, but that has not been our primary focus. Really, we do mobile because that's what our customers are asking for.
Yeah, in one regard, you can look at creating a mobile app as, it reminds me of the credit card situation 10, 15 years ago. There was a time when we didn't take credit cards, which is hard to believe, but if you can imagine, we started looking into that. It was not to increase revenue, it was actually as more of a defensive measure, because if everybody else is doing it and you're the only one not doing it, you'll actually lose customers. So I think having an app will be have the same effect. If you don't have an app, there will be a time when my 4th grader or my 2-year-old or my 4-year-old, I mean, that's what they expect. So if we're the one company without it, there's going to be an audience that we're not reaching. So in one way, I think you've got to do it just to stay relevant, which I hate that that's the answer, but that's one reason to do it. And then you look to have loyalty and build upon having an app. So, but we're not looking to monetize the traffic to our app.
Yeah, we are in the very similar boat, right? Our interest, our app is free, will always be free. There will not be an ad inside of it. We are not interested in that kind of world. We are interested in being able to help generate revenue for our hotel owners by connecting them to additional services. And again, connecting them to the hotel is key for us. So we'll monetize, if you will, traffic that way. But no, will a Google Dart ad ever appear on my app? Hell no. Will never happen. Not while I'm here. So I'll make sure of that. But like, it's because that's just not what our guests want. Our guests really want. Sorry, I should have forewarned everybody. I'm an ungodly casual. But like, sorry if I've offended like 90% of you. But like, it's really more towards for us is being able to provide services. It's not here to capitalize on.
Stan, one last thought.
Yeah, we don't monetize. I guess we make enough in tuition and.
All right. Well, listen, I think we had a great session here. We had some. Thank you so much. We love moderating this group because you take great ideas from smart people like this and put them in front of you, so you can pay me as a consultant. That's what consultants do.